Hey Taurus, thank you for joining the channel. I'm Allison. This is Moon Oracle. Happy December. Quick announcements. If you aren't following me yet on Instagram, my tarot page Moon Oracle, go ahead and do so. The information is down below in the description box. Also, if you are interested in booking a private reading with me, the information is also down below. My email is moonoracleetarot@gmail.com. You can also contact me through Instagram, just DM me. Also keep in mind that your sun sign is not the only sign that you need to listen to for the monthly readings. You can also check out my other readings for other signs. The message can still resonate with you, okay? So I'm going to do a little thing. I'm going to do things differently today. I'm just going to go ahead and pull as I do your reading, pull cards as I do your reading. I just want to just immediately connect with you. Immediately just make connections as I pull. And yeah, that's really about it. So you got the 10 of Wands first, but you also have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the King of Swords. So you really could have been, in a sense, treading within some sort of situation, a dynamic. You really have just given your all in something to this point, at this point where it's just all like, bruh, like, am I done yet? Are we done yet? Like, is this good enough yet? Like, or it's something like that. It's like you're just trying to reach, like, just reach something higher so that you can get benefited for it. And you are. So it's like, in a sense, it's kind of like the last straw. Maybe you just really had to, you felt like you had to just push harder one more time to show up yourself, to show up in something, so that something is proven when it comes to you. It's something like that. But there's a higher learning within it now too. Through all of that shit, like, even if you didn't necessarily have to really put in so much of your time and energy, your effort and all that work, you did it anyway. And through that, through the chaos, through the fact that because it may have been so overwhelming for you, you learned, you have like a higher knowledge now. In a way, you are humbled because of it. It showed you something else through what it is that you were doing within all that. So something else that's more profound came up and had you, the light switched on in your head and you were just like, oh shit, well, damn, this is a lot bigger than what I thought it was. It's something like that. Or it could be a higher authority in your life. Just something that could be pretty traditional, something like that. It's just, in a sense, it's bigger. It could be bigger than you or bigger than all of us. And it's like, in a sense, you've been cherry-picked. You've been chosen. You have proven yourself. So yeah, you can be dealing with people around you who just really, they think big, or it's just their mindset within situations or some sort of project. It's like their expectation for it, their expectation of it is just, it's big. You know what I mean? It's just really like big. I don't know. But you being involved in that, I feel like there's a lot more certainty now, where it's like, okay, no, Taurus, you're in. This is it. This is the one. Something like that. But let me go ahead and start pulling more for you. So, you know, it could be like, I don't know, maybe some kind of promotion, or just, you're able to see, you've gotten access to seeing more of what you couldn't before. Pretty much. Okay, what else can we get for Taurus? December 2019. Wow. So there's 2 water cards here. So the 2 of Cups and the King of Cups came out. Look at that. Okay. So maybe in a sense there's some sort of spiritual contract, you know, that's been looked over and it's renewed. And now you're being shifted over into this new space, this new experience, this new way of expression of love, expression of creativity. Yeah, a new relationship or a new partnership, that, or some type of new connection that helps you get even more centered with yourself, more connected with self. Yeah. Wow, that's cool. That's really good. Maybe you've had to really try to give more of yourself, but it has to be in an honest way. It has to, your words have to be true, and it has to connect to how you actually feel. You can't, maybe the people or group that you're around, they're just all like, I don't really care for your experience. Like, let's say if it's a job, they don't really care too much for the technical experiences that you have within your other jobs. It may be more of like, no, but what makes you, what sets you aside from everyone else? What's different about you? Why are you, like, why should we choose you? Like, how can you connect? How do you connect with people? Where, like, it's more of an emotional thing, and that may be more of what they want to see of you, from you. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Wow. Star popped out. Yeah. This is good. This is really good. And then it's right underneath the Hierophant. So, in a sense, this is something, wow, and then you got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. This is something that was just, in a sense, it's your calling, or it's something about it is just, it's destined. You know what I mean? This can really just, you have new lens. You have a new way, you can have a new way of viewing things around you, of seeing things differently, of feeling differently. So now that you can actually live differently. Yeah, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Wow, this is really good. These are good cards. You know, maybe it wasn't so easy for you to open up. Maybe that's just really what is all that was required of you, to just open up more. To not necessarily, no one necessarily wants to hear the things, hear you say the things that people already want to hear. It's like, no, like, how do you actually feel, and what do you actually want? We want something different. It's something like that. And you pulled through, or you're pulling through, and it's helping. It's just helping your mind and your soul and your heart, like, grow. You know what I mean? It's expanding, and it's nourishing. It's a really nourishing feeling. And it may have not really been easy to do, but it was necessary, because how else were you going to do it? You know what I mean? Like, if this is really all you need to do, how do you do that? Don't try to make something up within that. You know what I mean? To try to avoid what it is that you actually need to feel and say, the things that you may need to actually express. It's like, no, like, let's just get straight to that, because that's what it is. So, yeah, just keep in mind to not drive yourself, you know, in loops when it's not fucking necessary. Just take time to feel. Let me see one. Yeah. It's funny I said that. Don't try to be sneaky within the ways that you're trying to get ahead. Nah, just be real with yourself. Be real with just be honest when it comes to the things that you don't know too, and the things that you don't have, the things that you feel limited with but don't really set you back. You know what I mean? Like, people want to know the real you when you're actually being real within who you are. You know what I mean? It's also, what I'm picking up is if you somehow do receive some sort of offer or reward because of this sort of transformation that you're going through, don't just keep in mind to not gloat. Don't all of a sudden feel like you're better than everyone else, or that you have, you know, the upper hand because, you know, you have more ranking within whatever position you're in. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Like, just come as you are, Taurus. Come as you are. There doesn't have to be excess shit. There doesn't have to be all this extra razzle dazzle, you know. Like, wow. But I can tell you, for the most part, this is meant for you. This is something that you should explore. Continue to dive deeper, go deeper, dig deeper. You know what I mean? Take the leap of faith to learn more so that you can understand and understand more. Like, oh shit. Now Judgment just popped out. Yeah. Doing this, it's like, cool. Now everyone else around you, or your boss, or who's ever making higher decisions, you know, that you're involved in, it's really going to shed light on what's real and what's not, what's true and what's not. It's all those kinds of things. I feel like that's something that you should definitely be aware of and be ready for. Just don't do too much. Just, if whatever it is that you're being asked of, just, you know, put that out, put it out honestly. Be creative in the ways that you like to be creative. Be fair. Show tons of love. Show tons of love to yourself too. Definitely. Can't stress that enough. But something is going to be revealed in a sense. So just get ready for that. But like I said, don't do too much. Like, but definitely give your all. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whew. Taurus. Okay. Yeah. Give your all. Give it. When you do it, just be real about it. You know what I mean? It's not like you have to put on this tough act, this hard exterior, you know, that's already there and that's always going to be there, you know, and it's recognized. But you don't need to keep, I guess, having to prove that to people, how strong you are, or anything like that. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Just prove to yourself that you know who you are, and you are remembering who you are. You're remembering your abilities. You are keeping that in mind, and you're keeping that close. So how do you want to put that out, and how do you want to assess that in an honest way, in a way that's fun, in a way that's creative, in a way that's lovable? You know what I mean? It's like, that's it. just do that. Don't think too hard about it and how it needs to be expressed or shown. Just be close to the heart space. Be within your heart space. And, you know, just really take that shit home. You know, do it in an original way. And it's not going to put too much effect on you and others, where it's like, wait a second, I mean, okay, you were all about this yesterday, you're doing all this, and now you're giving me less of what you were giving me. You know what I mean? You don't want it to end up turning out like that. That's what I'm saying. Just be real. Just be true. Like, just chill. But you're good. You're good. I don't know. I think we're good with where we're at now. Like, I think that's good. So, I'm not going to pull a crystal card for you this month. I decided I want to use a different oracle deck, my cosmic reading cards deck. So we're going to pull one card, and the card that comes out, that's Spirit's advice for you this month. That's your healing message for the month, okay? So let's do that. Let me get one healing message for Taurus, December 2019. But it's hard to pick things up from my floor because it's like, it's a wood floor, and it's like everything just lays so flat against it that I can't pick things up with my nails. Okay, you don't care. Never mind. I'm just... Okay. Give me a second. Taurus, December. Ooh, shit. Honestly, I'm gonna choose this one for you because I feel like this really does fit for you. Someone else got this. Let me see. Who else got this for this month? Scorpio. That's crazy. Your opposite sign got the same card as you. That's deep as shit. So you got choices, Taurus. Card number 8, choices. So yeah, you have options. You know what I mean? You always have a choice. You always have options. I think it's just the way you go about it too, and how are you looking at these choices? How are you looking at the things in front of you? The decisions that you want to make within your relationships, for yourself. You know, things in the physical, things internally, within your heart, all of that. What does it lead up to? I don't know. Like, and then you have self-worth at the bottom. Yeah. Take the time to just remember that this is all for you. Sometimes you can get carried away with the things that you're trying to accomplish. You start to kind of do it more for others because you feel like you have to really, oh shit. You feel like you really have to, I don't know, in a sense, prove yourself to others or something like that. I'm getting that a lot within the spread, and within how I'm channeling your energy right now. I feel like it's necessary for me to say that, and I feel it's necessary that you keep that in mind on how sometimes things can, you know, you're doing things for the right cause, but then it turns into something else because it's like you actually forgot that what was that all actually for? You know what I mean? So I think it's important that you keep that in mind this month, that the decisions that you're making and, you know, the changes that are coming about and how you're moving within that and how you're going about it, how is it really benefiting you, and I take the time to ask yourself how you're feeling within all of that, because it's a lot that you're doing and it's a lot that's coming in, you know. So just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, for the true reasons that you want it for. You know what I mean? Do it for you, okay? So yeah, choices is your card for the month, and we're gonna leave it there, okay? So yeah, happy December, and I love you.